Hello, Namaste, Bonjour book lovers. How are you all doing? I am great. So Book Talkies is back with another interesting interview. But this time it was a written interview. So I sent the questionnaire through the mail and he replied me back through the same. So what we thought is that the questions will be recorded in my sister's voice, whereas the answers will be recorded by me. So without a further ado, let's get into the interview.
Shri J. Satyanarayana Garu had a successful career as a civil servant for over 40 years, having held distinguished positions at the national and provincial levels, including Secretary, Department of Electronics and IT, Government of India, and Chairman, Unique Identification Authority of India. The policies he plotted include the National Electronics Policy 2012, National Cyber Security Policy 2013, and the Andhra Pradesh Cyber Security Policy 2017. He has been advisor to the Prime Minister Jan Arogya Yojana, the largest health insurance scheme in the world. He has published 2 books on e-governance and digital transformation. So now, shall we listen to his ideology and his thoughts and get inspired from them?
Sir, can you please share a few words about your parents and childhood with us, sir, which is mostly related to academics? And what does it take to become an IAS officer, sir?
My parents were instrumental in shaping my personality by passing on to me several values, not by coaching, but silently by their example itself. The highest value one should aspire for is satya, the truth or truthfulness when practiced by someone. All the other virtues like integrity, honesty, and righteousness flow from satya. The importance of satya, the primordial truth, can be perceived in 2 ways, spiritually and socially. Satyameva Jayate Namrutam is an eternally valid statement. You find it in Mundaka Upanishad. It declares that truth alone wins and never untruth. Satyameva Jayate is our national motto inscribed below our national emblem. We would unravel the greatness of our nation effortlessly if every Indian practices this in letter and spirit. To drive home the importance of truthfulness, the father of our nation had titled his autobiography as The Story of My Experiments with Truth. It will be great if you review that book and host it on your channel. Now, as to getting into IAS, you need to imbibe and practice 2 basic qualities. They are determination and industry. Determination is to understand the basics of any subjects you study and attain perfection such that you can address any issue relating to that subject with full knowledge, authority, and confidence. Industry entails you to study at least 10 hours a day to be perfect and efficient and succeed in a world of extreme competition.
So, sir, how different is it now from the time you prepared for it?
A lot would have changed over the last 4 decades. The competition has increased 30 times. In 1976, 34,000 people appeared, and it must be over 1 million now. However, I believe the fundamental requirements to continue to be the same. They are the determination and industry, of course.
That was great to know, sir. You have been the most sought after officer for various prestigious positions at the central government level. So, which is the post that you enjoyed the most?
I always believe that work is worship, an opportunity to serve people in the temple called society. So I enjoyed all the positions I held.
Is there any position in which you feel closer to the society? And Was there any chance for you to make a change that could help the common man and the government alike, sir?
If I have to make a choice, I would rate my contribution to eSeva higher. Not only did it have a positive impact on the people of AP during the last 2 decades, but also inspired several such people-friendly projects all over the country.
Sir, can you please tell us about the author in you?
Authoring brings two joys. Firstly, you concentrate and get absorbed in the subject so much that you lose contact with the rest of the world while you are writing. Secondly, you are happy with the feeling that you are passing on your experiences and knowledge to others in the hope that it may benefit the society in a larger way.
Of course, true, sir. You have written 2 books on e-governance and technology. So, what were your inspirations to write these?
Interesting one again. In the various positions I held, I had unique opportunities to try out innovative ways of deploying technologies to improve the state of service design and delivery. The very projects that had seen a measure of success were the inspiration for me to write on what went into making those projects.
Wonderful, sir. What do you like the most? Being tech savvy or an administrator?
Difficult choice again. In a way, these are like two sides of a coin at this age. Every administrator has to be a tech savvy, and every technologist has to have the administrative perspective to scale the innovation.
Can you please share the insight on the future of technology in India, sir?
The world is moving towards ecosystem architectures and ecosystem technologies. India cannot be an exception. We should move from IT to ET, that is, information technology, to ecosystem technology.
Sir, most of the students like me are confused on whether to make a career out of subjects like arts and economics or technology. What is your advice on this, sir?
It really depends on what you enjoy the most. You can then produce your best. Liberal arts, humanities, sciences, and technology are complementary and are converging. We now talk of responsible use of technology that looks at not only the huge benefits that technology can bring, but equally important, the risks it carries. The key is to attain perfection in whichever line you choose to follow.
Sir, finally, what steps do you think can today's youth take to make the society a better place to live?
Remember these basic and important values. That is, practicing values, realizing the value of time, dedication, and most importantly, industry. These are the steps any person, not only youth, but any person in the society can take to make it a better place to live in.
So those were the wonderful insights by Sri J. Satyanarayana Garu. I hope you all had a knowledgeable time just like I did. So there's a lot more fun and interesting content preparing for you in the store. So don't forget to come back. For that, all you have to do is like, share and subscribe to Book Talkies. Thank you. Signing off, Sri Arshika ji. Happy Book Era.